This is our story. The same time, come on. Yeah. This is our story. Come on.
Maybe not everything is in there, but we try to make some story out of it.
And this is our story.
And this is the story we came up with. My name is Hermina van Lent, and I was born March 19th, 1932 in a little place called Zwartsluis in Holland.
And I am cherish. I was born May 25th, 1932 in a place called Nieuwleusen in Holland.
When we grew up, like everything was kind of, you couldn't get everything that you wanted in those times. We got by, but well, still, it was always not that easy.
Same what Mom says here, we got by, but not. And then from the depression we were right into the war. So by the time everything was over, we were 13 years old, so we didn't really have much of an exciting life in those years.
But I remember that the Germans that they got through Holland, and they were going to put everything in our area. They were going to put a lot of houses on fire. And so some nights we had to go with some of our neighbors, like we had to leave the house and we were hiding in ditches so that the Germans wouldn't get us. And then when we got back the next morning or so, we noticed that a whole, maybe 5, 6 houses, they had burned, but in that way we were lucky. Ours was saved, and so we went on again.
Another thing that happened with those people, I guess, when they went back, when they were home, they had some food, and then the Germans would take the food away from them. You know, it was a terrible time. That last winter was the worst. Thousands of people died in those cities.
They called that.
We were in an agriculture area, so we were all right. We didn't have enough food to eat, but always not the right nutrition. But
so that's why they call that, that was the hunger winter, they called it.
And then the Canadians came. Hey, you know, lots of cigarettes and white bread and
chocolate.
My dad had a boat, and so I was growing up in a boat. It was a small freight boat that moved freight on the canals, not on the big lakes and the canals. And I fell out that 3 times. They put me drowned 3 times. So you're lucky I'm here. And then after I went out of school, I did that for myself for a few years. And I didn't like it, there was not much future in it, so I took up farming.
When we met.
When we met, yeah.
Yeah, you think? We were 17?
Yeah.
Maybe not even. I had a friend, a girlfriend, and we were hanging out a lot together, and then that girlfriend had family living close to by where you were living.
Those boys were friends of mine.
Yeah.
They were cousins. She noticed me, but I never noticed her.
And from then on, we kept visiting at that same place, and one time, I guess it happened. He asked me out. That was the start. I don't even know what play was anymore, but that was beside the point, I guess.
You didn't go for the play, huh?
But he was not on his knees.
No.
That time they didn't do that. Just talked about it. Yeah, talked about, well, when should we get married and that, you know. And then we got to a decision that was made, which was the 23rd of April in 1954.
And then we moved to a little old farmhouse, not farmer. And my first son was born in January, next year already. So,
55, yeah.
and then I worked for the farm for 3 years. And then Bill was born, 57. In the meantime, I worked at a paper mill, and then we came to Canada. Nothing to add to that.
My parents, they visited, that sister had immigrated already in 1957. So they went in 1960 to visit them. They were living in Aurora at that time. And then we said, or actually it was more Opa's idea, he said to my dad, I said, you better have your eyes open when you are there and see what the possibilities are in Canada. So they came back in 1960 then, and well, they were all excited about Canada, and there were a lot of possibilities of starting a farm and this and that, and so we started looking into it pretty well right away, eh? And we had everything in order so we could leave in 1961. And that
We
was
arrived here on April 14th, 1961. And then I worked for a farmer for 8 months. And then he did not work anymore for me, so I went to a factory, got freezers, 3 months. Then we moved again and moved to another farm. Worked there for 2 years. And then in the meantime, Fred was born, the third son. Fall of 1963, we bought our own farm. And we moved there in spring of 1964. Then, of course, when we were on the farm, your mother was born, Teresa.
Then when Teresa was born, we got a little card, a little congratulations card from a neighbor lady, and she had written on there, Jerry, you must be the happiest man in Walton County to have a daughter. And I guess he was.
1969, 2 more came along. Sue and Self. And that was it for our family.
Funniest, yeah.
Like the other John Shorts.
Huh? Well, funniest. We had a lot of fun. First, when we came here, we were always pretty well every weekend, every Sunday, we were together with the Bush family. And out on picnics and got together pretty well every Sunday. And well, kids had always lots of fun doing that.
Oh, John, your uncle, in those days you had to buy something that would fit next year. But anyway, the shorts were so big that 3 years later it still didn't fit. They always made fun of that. And then I chased your mother through mine one time, maybe I put that into it. She pushed one of the trench in the garden. Well, we always got along pretty good, except for Fred. The girls were younger, and of course he would chase after them with a banana. He was trying
That
to
was his gun.
shoot him, and he was running there too.
Successful life.
Well, good health and lots of love. And I guess you could be successful. It's nice to have a little bit of money. Money doesn't make you happy all the time. There's not other things that could make you happy.
And above all, love the Lord. Favorite thing about Opa? Well, that he loves me. What were you gonna say?
I'm not going to say that.
Well, he loves me and he always looks after me.
She really looks after me. She's a good cook.
If I had to write a letter, put it in a capsule, and how many years from now that they would read it, yeah, what would it be then? Well, wisdom and health, healthy, successful life, and lots of love. That would be a great thing already, I think.
I hope they remember me as a good father and grandfather and great-grandfather. A loving man. The end. Okay.